Do RV furnaces run on electricity? The temperature outside is freezing. What do you do to keep yourself warm at night during camping? We know that the dashboard heaters don't function when the RV's engine is not running. Even if they are, they may not be able to provide enough heat throughout the night. And it's not good to run your engine all night, is it? Heaters are lifesavers, they provide the warmth we need when it's freezing outside. But do RV furnaces run on electricity? Almost all RVs have built-in heaters that run on propane but are mostly going to need electricity to ignite. When you run out of propane, your RV runs out of heat as well. On the other hand, more and more RVers have switched to other alternatives such as electric RV furnace, portable heaters, and even solar heating systems. Do RV water heaters run on electricity? RV water heaters are very convenient, giving you hot water wherever you go. They function more like the water heater you have at home but are technically smaller. RV water heaters have storage capacity of 6 to 10 gallons of water. When heated, the water is mixed with cold water and can then deliver as much as 16 gallons of hot water. The question is, do these heaters run on electricity? The answer is no. Traditional RV water heaters operate by their cycle constantly going on and off to keep the water in the tank hot. This process goes on even when hot water is not being used, meaning it constantly uses up your propane. Because of this, tankless water heaters are becoming more popular among RVers. These heaters only use propane when in use, and because it reduces the need for fossil fuel, there is a growing number of RVers taking this alternative even though it's a bit expensive. How long will RV furnace run on propane? Most RV furnaces run on propane, so it's important to understand how much is needed to keep your rig warm. Generally, the amount of propane a furnace needs depends on how big your furnace is. In short, the bigger the furnace, the more propane you need to keep it running. This is going to be a little bit technical, but a gallon of propane has a burn rate of about 90,000 to 100,000 BTUs per hour. An average-sized furnace of an RV is said to burn about 1/3 gallon propane while continuously running for an hour. Simply put, a gallon of propane runs for about 3 hours of continuous use of the furnace. How to heat an RV without propane? It's good to explore things that can help increase the efficiency of your furnace and reduce the use of propane. But let's say you're running really low on propane and have to save it for later. How do you heat without propane? Here are some tips. Keep yourself warm by wearing warm clothes and socks. Make use of hot water bottles when sleeping at night. Use an electric blanket or pile up on regular blankets or quilts. Insulate the vents in the shower skylight to help keep the heat inside the RV. Keep the doors and windows closed. Throw in some rugs or carpet to keep the floor warm. Plug up the leaks to keep the cold air from coming in. Use window covers and shades to avoid cold drafts. Consider alternative heat sources such as solar panels and space heaters. Do RV air conditioners run on propane? While we might get the wrong notion that air conditioners work the same, they actually don't. Air conditioning runs off around 110-115 vac using either shore power or generator. It does not operate on battery or propane. I've looked around and saw questions on why air conditioners couldn't operate on propane. The size of the burner and coil are too large to get that much cooling, thus it needs electricity to run. Conclusion: camping in the cold season doesn't have to be hard and costly. There are several ways to keep yourself warm. As always, it's good to consider other options instead of spending too much on fossil fuel. Consider alternative heat sources for a more cost-effective adventure.